joined by Brian Saff, Webster Style. I'm here with another NRW checkpoint. Brian, how you doing, man?
I'm okay. How about yourself?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Fantastic.
We have spoken at length about these companies increasing the price of the games
Right.
and how we need to speak with our dollars to let them know, nah, homie, we ain't playing this. And this week we spoke and somebody listened.
Yeah.
Microsoft dropped the price of Outer Worlds 2 from $79.99 to $69.99. And the going word on the street is because pre-orders were abysmal.
Yes. And that's that is the word on the street. Yeah, I was pretty excited to see the news, which is crazy because it's not that great for Microsoft. But um I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, maybe this will set some kind of precedent for the gaming industry. Like we need a hard cap. I ain't trying $80 for a game is crazy. And on top of that, they know they're catching this right now in pre-sale. When I read this is just the standard. It was just gonna be $8 game. There's no deluxe, you get extra X, Y, and Z,
Exactly.
early X. Just straight up pre-order it for $80 and then it's gonna be $80 when it go on sale. I'm like, what? Why would somebody do that? I would just wait until it come out.
Exactly. I will
Because
wait
y'all
till
know y'all gonna patch it again.
right. I will wait till it's on discount. I don't buy anything new anymore. Like,
Right.
seriously, why? First of all,
Right.
I don't own it. Second of all, I need
You
that
got tons of
seriously.
other stuff to do.
Exactly. That too. I just think though this was the wrong game to start with $80.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I know Outer World has a solid fan base or whatever. People are anticipating this, sequel, but this ain't the one. If you're trying to come out of the gate and make sure you grabbing dollar bills,
Yeah,
this not the one to
nah,
do it.
nah. Like
But
Call of Duty is going to be $80. You know it's going to be $80.
definitely, yeah.
That's the game you start with. You don't start with Outer Worlds. You don't
Right.
start with a franchise that one you inherited by buying the company.
Hmm.
Two or three, two, it's cross-platform game. Again,
Right.
not saying Call of Duty isn't, but let's be real, it doesn't have the pull. Nintendo's
Right.
getting away with $80 games because it's their first party. Wait a minute, was the Donkey Kong game $80?
Um, no, Mario Kart. That's
Okay,
the one
just so
that's
only Mario
80
Kart.
game.
Okay. And
Yeah, I
even
think
then, they got away with it because it was first party titles that everybody loved.
right.
Can't get anywhere else. You can't look, we know there are a lot of kart races, but let's be real. Nothing's like Mario Kart.
No, there's
Let's
some.
just
It's the blueprint at this point.
yeah, it is the blueprint.
Yeah.
Outer Worlds is not that game that people want to pay $80 for. Is Grand Theft Auto 6 going to be $80? Hell fucking
Eh, I listen.
yeah.
I'd be surprised if Grand Theft Auto not $186.
Right.
Fanfare is
Um,
behind this game.
but I don't think that's the game they should have started with. Like, will Gears
It's
of War
not.
E-Day be $80? Fucking yeah.
Yeah.
That's a game I see them charging $80 for. Like those big bonanza first party releases.
Yeah. The
Outer
thing
Worlds
we've been
2 is
waiting on.
not that.
It's not.
Yeah, unfortunately. So
It's not.
they got spanked, and I'm glad they did. I hope they learned a lesson. We don't
Yeah.
because consumers forget and then bend over and take it nicely. Excuse me, they take it with no Vaseline all the time because they want a game and they're sheep at times, and we see it all the time right now with Nintendo and what they're doing, and
Right.
Sony too. But Sony got to put out some games first, but it is what it
Right.
is. But
But at the
um,
end of the day, the moral of the story is stop playing with us. We
yeah,
we
stop
want
playing
to
with us.
we want to enjoy the games, but you're not about the taxes on that. If anything, this was a terrible time to do it because you got a dummy in the White House that's trying to tax the whole world just to be alive, or just to do it.
You you know what though? Let me before we move to the games week, I just thought about something because I
Hmm.
so as a movie commentator, does a podcast every day, John Campy. He talks about movies and entertainment.
Hmm.
And he notoriously for years had ripped, and I mean ripped into the CEO of AMC because he's like their solution to everything was always raise ticket prices. Um And instead of actually like broadening experiences, like they're made changes now, but for
Yeah.
years, like he ripped into him. It's like, what are you doing? You trying to get
Right.
people to come to the theater. You're just trying to squeeze money out of a few people that are coming. And that's
Right.
what these game companies are doing. There are
Right.
less and less of us, one that are buying consoles and they're buying games like that.
Yeah.
So instead of, I will give Microsoft this, they are trying to expand with Game Pass and making games accessible everywhere. So they are doing what their part to expand.
Hmm.
But overall, as an industry, there is not a lot of expansion there. So they're now trying to nickel and dime the people that are left.
Right. If
And
anything, it's a lot of like tightening up. Like sure, you have some of Xbox or whatever, they've been partnering with Nintendo.
right.
There's within the industry, the giants are actually, trying to make something happen.
Mhm.
But ultimately, I don't know, it feels like everybody's just in their own little bubble doing their own thing. And
Yeah.
it's no like you said, no real expansion.
Yeah, but I'm saying expansion starts bringing more people in. Like
Right.
very few of these companies are doing things that make it enticing for somebody to get into gaming. And that's
Right.
like Microsoft, I give them mad credit with what they're trying to do with Game Pass and making it accessible everywhere. And hey, if you don't want to buy a $700 box, you can pay X amount of money a month, which reminds me, I need to not pay for Xbox Live before they charge me in a couple of days. I just been like, oh yeah, that's coming out of my account soon. I need to do something about that. But I applaud them for that. However, these game prices are reflective of one, the ballooning AAA budgets, which are ridiculous.
Right.
Going back to the Insomniac leak, there's no reason that the Spider-Man 2 game costs more to make the Spider-Man No Way Home.
Right.
No reason whatsoever the
Right.
game should cost more than the movie. That's just
Right.
absolutely freaking ridiculous. But then you have these budgets expanding, but there are less people buying. So let's charge people that are still here more money. That's the fastest way to get rid of people.
Right.
That's why so many people haven't upgraded to next gen.
And this is why a lot of people won't be upgrading to next gen.
Exactly.
There's been a slight leak in the latest software update for the PlayStation 5. In the patch notes, they mentioned the PlayStation 6. So people are like, oh my gosh, they really moving forward with this. I'm not buying. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that.
nah. This
Yeah.
generation has sucked, realistically. This
Yeah.
generation has really sucked.
Yeah. COVID really stepped on everything.
Well, I won't even say that. It's a
Mhm.
matter of there, like, what real games broke out this generation?
I
Right,
don't know.
right. I
You
mean,
mean like new entries? Because
well, new
it's on
entries,
sequel.
new titles. In many respects, there hasn't been a lot of innovation. When it comes to games and gameplay, it's been more of the same, making things look prettier. Um,
Mhm.
endless souls-like games, rogue-likes, like so many games of the same genre, as far as from like big AAA sort of games.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where we can't speak to this generation and say, "Oh yeah, this happened," or "that game came out." It's like it's been more of the same. So that's one of the reasons why it's been so disappointing because there is, for the most part, we haven't seen a lot from this generation. Again, particularly I'm talking about the PS5 and the Xbox series generation. The Switch is on its own island. And I think that's a lot of reasons why people like, nah, I'm not upgrading unless there's something really enticing. Like for me, I told you, like if an Xbox handheld comes out and I can play all of my games in my library on it, yeah, that's done deal. Day one, maybe not day one, but I'm buying it eventually. Like that'll be my next system. Like
Right.
I probably will not look to buy another set top box in a minute, at least for right now. I mean, I'm still buying games for my Xbox One.
Yeah. As
Or
am I. I'm still browsing this catalog here trying to buy PlayStation 5 games. Like I'm
Yeah,
not at all interested in the PlayStation 6.
yeah,
And until they start being like, oh, this game that's coming out, you're gonna want it. It's only gonna be on PlayStation 6. I'm not taking the bait. I'm gonna stay with my 5 and ride that out as long as I
exactly,
can.
exactly. So let's get into the games. And speaking of Souls-like, and I think this one's on Game Pass, if I remember correctly, but it's WuChang Fallen Feathers. It's on the
Mhm.
PS5, Xbox Series systems, and PC.
Mhm.
WuChang Fallen Feathers is a Souls-like action RPG set in the land of Shu during the dark and tumultuous late Ming Dynasty. Play with warring factions and a mysterious illness spawning monstrous creatures. Of course, there's some illness and there's monsters and yeah, no surprising. But we are watching the trailer for that. It's a good looking game. That's
Yeah. And is this, hold on. Is this not, did we have like a Wukong
yeah,
game?
yeah.
This not like a spinoff
I
or a
don't think so.
sequel.
No.
Completely different.
Yeah, I know what you're
Okay.
talking about. There's a game with a similar title. Yeah.
Yeah, with the is it like a Monkey King or something? I don't know.
Yes, I
Um,
know what you're talking about. No, no, this isn't coming on Game Pass. I thought it was though, but I was wrong. Um, but
okay.
next we got Real World on the PS4, 5, Xbox One, S, X,
Well,
and PC. Dive surprisingly, none of the games this week on the Switch. That's weird. Dive
is it?
into Real World as Cat, a rider chosen by ancient cycling spirits. Race elite teams, trick out your bike, and perform a long overdue great shift ritual to save the universe on the brink. Your bike is your destiny. That synopsis alone has me interested.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to see because this could be like driver type
Yeah.
game, like a crazy taxi or something. Like what we talking about? Race elite teams. Okay, so yeah, okay. What's next? I want to watch the trailer for that.
All right. Next, we have Abiotic Factor. As Earth's greatest scientists, you must band together, craft ingenious tools and weapons, and survive the only way you know how. Kill them with science. Right there, I
Is
love that already.
right. Is that
Oh
the
no,
truth?
I'm sorry. Wu Chang is on Game Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, it is dropping on Game Pass. Um, yeah. Oh, and Grounded 2 comes out on us next week. But yeah. Actually, all of these games are on Game Pass
Okay.
this month.
Fantastic.
Cool. All right. So I'll check them out eventually as long as I'm still paying. All right. First up, let's go to Abiotic Factor.
Abiotic factor.
The core, the deep, the wires that weave, the heart, the eye, unbreak the sky.
Dr. Mance, Cascade Facility. We are charting new territory. I feel we have passed through the looking glass.
Warning, biological incursion detected. Complete.
We weren't prepared for this. No one was.
My prediction has come to pass. They come seeking anomalies. I fear they will only be content when this place is reduced to ash.
There's a million universes out there, and they're all trying to eat each other. Maybe it's simply our turn.
It's been a long road, but I truly think we're nearly there.
Ask yourself, has the moment arrived? Or will it wait?
That was interesting.
It is. Is this live service?
I don't know. You know, nowadays you never know.
Right.
You
They're talking about
never know.
1.0 available now. Okay. But yeah, it does look interesting. It's not a remake or anything, right?
Not to my knowledge, nah.
Okay. So then I could appreciate the nostalgia of like, the graphical
Yeah,
design.
something like that too. Yeah, I love. We're talking about AAA games. I love how all of these, not just indie developers, but smaller developers are utilizing art and art style instead of just making everything in Unreal Engine 5 and trying to push the latest specs and push these systems. They just make a good game.
Yeah.
Like for real.
That one like it got some story to it.
Yes, I agree. Next up, Wheel World.
Wheel World.
Okay. I should have known.
Feel like see, got that cell shading type, like crazy taxi. Okay, so it is what's up with the ghost head?
It says that the writer, what do you say? Your writer with ancient spirits.
Oh, okay.
The writer chosen by ancient cycling spirits. So I guess that's a cycling spirit that followed you. I don't know.
Okay. Well, that look interesting. I'm not mad at that.
No, me either.
Yeah,
and last this week we have WuChang Fallen Feathers.
Let's see now. In-game purchases for
You
what?
never know you are a monster until someone comes to slay you. The gift changes you, slowly consuming every little part of your humanity. I should know. It runs in my blood.
Who dares to question my will? Standing in the way of my redemption.
Hey.
I mean, it looks good.
It does. It does.
But
it's
I
right
think,
up my alley.
Again, when are we going to move away from Souls-like RPG? That's my only thing. Like, how many of these can the market bear?
I guess we'll see when the sales come in for this game here.
True.
It looks cool though. I'm interested in that. I would definitely play that.
Oh yeah, I mean it looks like a good game. I love the setup, and it's an indie publisher or indie developer and 505 games. So it's not one of, again, not knocking the big publishers, but when there's a publisher like that, it's probably just a bunch of people and they put their heart and soul in this. So
yeah,
I appreciate that. Speaking of heart and soul, Brian, what you got coming up this week?
I'm chilling, but not. Anyway,
I mean, you got a lot of good music to listen to right now.
I was just talking about that on Saf Out Loud. What do you know? Coming out, new episodes should be, by the time this comes out, this will be out. So I just did another episode of the podcast, just kind of getting everything out. I've been away for some time because my life has been busy. In a good way. I've been enjoying myself. But I figured, you know what? It's time to get back to the podcast. So I did another episode. I got it set up to come out tomorrow at time of this recording. So by the time this recording actually premieres to these guys,
Right.
that podcast episode will be ready to go. So that's
Tap
pretty
on the
much it.
glass?
What happened?
Did you tap on the glass?
I did a couple times. It
Okay.
broke, but yeah, I'm enjoying Tyler's project. It's pretty good. I was surprised because obviously he came out of nowhere talking about, oh, I got an album coming out tomorrow.
Right. You've been doing that a lot.
Right. But music is good. It's good. The clips, Light Day Project. Who else just put out something else?
Slick Rick just put out an album too.
Which that's crazy. I mean, it's not, but it was like I ain't expect that. That wasn't in my bingo card for 2025.
Right.
Slick Rick coming back with a whole album, not just a song or a feature.
I'll say this: 2025 has been a crappy year.
Yes,
but we got some good rap music.
we have.
We got some good rap albums, not just music. Some albums.
I think that's a sign of the times.
Yes.
With our culture, we turn it inwards, since all this other stuff out here is obviously against us, and they doing stupid shit with the government. We're going to hip hop and just being like, you know what, we need to be amongst ourselves for some time.
Exactly.
Which I appreciate. What about you though? What's coming?
I finally published my playthrough of Jay and Silent Bob Sonic Blunt Punch from PAX East. So the people at the Atari booth, they had a great booth, and they had a whole bunch of games that we could play. So I played that. So that video is up now, and there'll be more coming in the near future for both PAX and all the other conventions that I still have to edit video for.
I get it.
Yeah, but that's what was up. But you know where you are. Nerds Rule the World. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the NRW, Instagram New Release Wednesday, and of course you're currently on YouTube. So like, share, and subscribe.